Hey guys, this is Master Cake here, and this is a different type of video than what I would normally do. I had a video lined up, but the audio on it's not really working properly, so I'm gonna have to scrap that for now, and that's actually the footage you're seeing in the background. But anyways, this is just a video to talk about Overwatch and what I plan to do with my channel from here. Overwatch is a game that I love, and ever since it came out, I've heard about it, and it took about a month or 2 months into when the game was released to actually for me to just say screw it and buy it, because I was originally waiting to buy an Xbox One, but then I was like, screw it, I have a good computer, I might as well buy it for that, and I don't regret anything about that. But recently I've been falling slightly out of love with the game, mostly because of the matchmaking and the fact that the skill that I thought I had does not really exist. And when I first started playing, I would wreck houses, Reaper and Junkrat. Those were my two most played characters, and they still are, because they were characters that didn't require, at least from my standpoint, a lot of skill or a lot of aiming. With Reaper, if you just point in the general direction of a big target, you shoot, you can usually get, I've gotten headshots by accident before with Reaper, because I'd walk around a corner, a Tracer or a Symmetra would be standing there not paying attention, I'd shoot, and then their head would be gone and they'd be dead instantly, 100% of their health gone. But as the game went on, I realized that people were getting too smart to Reaper, and my ult was not as powerful as it used to be. I used to be able to just teleport or vape into big groups, but ever since tanks have become more apparent in the game, yes, he is a tank killer, but his ultimate is not. Because he shoots all over the place, he's not really consistent with his aim. And not only that, the fact that when he's just spinning, he's a big target for snipers or charges or anything that can really CC him. Well, not crowd. Is it CC? But anyways, he became kind of useless to me. Junkrat was still viable, but even then, I like jumping around as him, and for some reason I get matched up with god tier Widowmakers who have golden guns every single time that I get shot out of the air, or it just so happens that I'm trying to play smarter and I still get sniped somehow, or Hanzo randomly scatters me. But it's those things and the fact that I've just been not having a lot of wins lately. I know the game's not all about winning, you can have fun in it, but in my mind, Overwatch is really competitive, and I'm not as good at it as I used to be. I mean, heck, I have better luck with Symmetra and Mei, two characters who don't require much aim. But even then, I've had more play the games with Symmetra recently, or more good games with Symmetra and Mei than I have been with my two favorite characters to play, which is Junkrat and Reaper. Reaper is good if their team isn't focusing on healing one person, or if I can flank them without a Widowmaker sniping me or something like that. And Junkrat's good, and he does massive damage, but because his damage is so inconsistent and the fact that there's no real aim, like I have to ricochet and just kill barriers and stuff, it's really hard for me to really, and unless I get my ultimate and drop it into a big group, which usually back in when the game first came out, people would always stay behind the Reinhardt shield. Now they're all over the place, so I can't really get huge groups of kills as much as I used to. And so in my head, people have gotten so good at the game that I'm not as good at it anymore. I used to love playing this game, and I still do enjoy playing it every now and then when I'm with my friends, but I can't solo queue anymore and win any games without a lot of freaking luck. So I want to keep playing it, but I'm slowly falling out of touch with it. Like I'm spending most of my time in the custom games now with my friends, just messing around in there, which is probably why they made it, so people like me who used to play quick play or play competitive can actually have another outlet or a way to play the game, which is fine, but it's not exactly how I want to play the game. I want to play it competitively, but then I realized that my skill and my aiming, my accuracy, no matter how much I practice, has not improved in any way, shape, or form. I've tried the stylosa version of going to a custom game with all Annas, headshots only, me as McCree. I cannot aim no matter what I do, and the times I do get headshots, it's really stupid lucky, and it's kind of discouraging when you realize that everybody else around you is getting good at the game and you're not, which is probably why my support hours as Zenyatta, Lucio, Symmetra, they've all gone up, because I just can't, because these characters for the most part don't require aim. With Zenyatta, as long as I'm healing, I'm good, and occasionally just throwing Discord orbs at a barrier to try to melt it down and everything like that. Sorry. And if it wasn't for Lucio's AoE healing, I wouldn't feel like I was doing much, but even then his his projectiles on his weapon are so huge that getting headshots is rather lucky, and I've gotten a few lucky final kills and stuff. I haven't gotten the Lucio achievement yet, but and Symmetra, it doesn't require any aim from me. I just left click and then I jump around like a bunny in heat, trying to maintain that I stay alive. But the two characters, I just don't feel like I'm as skillful as the game because people around me are getting better and I can't adapt to try to beat them. And even with Harissa coming out, like, I felt good when I was playing her in the PTR. I played with her for like an hour in the PTR, and even then, like, I figured that she'd be my main. But even now, when she's not even released yet until like next week on the 21st, I still don't feel like I'll be able to do anything good enough with her to be a good player, because I'm just not good with aiming, which is my biggest issue. No matter how much I practice it, that's the reason I've kind of failed, I think, is because I don't know how to aim properly, and no matter how much I do, I can't really try to fix that. So I've been taking like a break from Overwatch, not playing it as much as I used to, but I still go in and play whenever my friends have ideas, or whenever they want to record or stream and they just need somebody to play with them, I'll join them. But even then, like, I still love Overwatch, but it's something that I'm slowly starting to fall out of love with, and I want it to still be prominent on my channel, but it's gonna be less and less a little bit until I can somehow manage to get my skill up to where I think it's okay enough to be playing as the characters I like and not have to feel like I'm a total piece of shit for playing them because I'm not playing them well enough. And that brings me to the next topic of discussion, is that I'm probably going to do more different games on my channel, and that's fine because I think that there are other games I would like to play. Like, I've gotten into Paladins recently, as you can see by the gameplay in the background, and I mained the character Skye, who's essentially like the Sombra of Paladins. She goes invisible, she gets behind there, she's flanking, but she does more damage. And the way Paladins is played is still in beta, and like, it's very forgiving or punishing at times, but it's still more fun to play whether you win or lose, because with Skye I feel like I'm the most powerful person on the planet, minus like the sniper and the turret guy, who seems rather OP. But in that game I have more fun, because not because I win, because even if I win or lose in that game, the entire time it's fun. And that's something I would like to play more. It's kind of awkward to try to do a commentary on it by yourself, and I'm not like Muzelk where I can just go, hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another Paladins live commentary. I can't really do that because I can't really maintain a talking conversation with myself unless I cut it down a lot, which means I'd have to record about 10 hours of footage to get to get anywhere between 15 to 20 minute video of me trying to talk by myself, which is why I wanted my friends to play, but most of them they've already said that they don't want to play Paladins or they're not interested, so me playing it alone is going to be kind of awkward. But I'll probably like release an how to play Skye update, or like how to play Skye video, because she's currently my main on that game, and even though I can't play Sombra or any of the fighting characters in Overwatch, because Paladins is so forgiving, I can play that and actually get kills, be a useful flanker, and I feel like extremely powerful when I can separate the team with my ultimate and all that jazz. And Paladin seems to be like a game that I might be moving towards for permanent, or playing it more often, maybe uploading just random videos to the channel, because it's more satisfying and I feel better, and I'm actually better at that game than I am at Overwatch, which is kind of sad because I've been playing Overwatch for so many months now. But that is something I wanted to do, try to incorporate that into my channel somehow. And then there's also been other games like For Honor, maybe even Titanfall 2, other games that I wanted to play, but I just don't have the space for on my computer, because everything that I do is on my laptop, which has 500 gigs, and because I use SFM and have so many models downloaded, there's not really a lot of space left on my computer for another full game, so I don't have anything else downloaded. I'm surprised I was able to download Paladins onto there, but there are the games I want to play, and once I'm able to afford a better computer, which the computer I plan on getting is an Omen X, not sure which model, I have an idea of which one, but that's what I plan to get, because it has a few terabytes of hard drive space, so no matter how many games I put on there, it's probably not going to run out really fast. And if I can manage to do that, I will definitely be having more and more videos on my channel of other games, and maybe even join my friends in some other games. And my friend has even asked me if I wanted to play Gmod, but because the game is like meant to be played broken with the physics and everything, it does not seem like a game I'd want to play, but maybe I'd hop in with them if I can get the game. and just mess around a little bit, because I've never played Gmod ever. I've seen it, but because of all the glitching and all the bugs and all the static models and all the clipping and stuff and all the broken stuff you have to do to play the game, it does not seem like a game I'd want to play. So if anything, I'd probably just expand to Paladins, For Honor, maybe Gmod, but there are other games I want to play, but I just don't have space for them right now on my computer. But I do plan on expanding this channel more past Overwatch, because I'm starting to fall out of love with it. Because it's probably just because, hey, you might be thinking, hey, just because you suck at Overwatch doesn't mean you should give it up. To me, it does, because it's making me feel discouraged. It makes me, like, I've rage quit the game several times. Like, I'd be in a losing match, or there have been several times in the past few weeks where I try to solo queue, and I would literally get dropped in a match as the defeat screen's coming up. That counts as a loss for me, because I came in, and I was still in the losing team, which is rather unfair to me, but I stopped caring about that as much, and I would just leave immediately after seeing that. And the fact that the matchmaking system, even if it's in quick player, I don't seem to be getting matched up with people who are around my skill level, to where if we battle, it's an even match. It's either we roll and stomp, or we get rolled and stomped. And it's very embarrassing to me personally when we get destroyed by people who we shouldn't be matched against anyway. Like, and heck, even in Mystery Heroes, me and my friends have gotten the bad end of the stick. And with the Bastion buffs that came out, it was me and two of my other friends. We hopped into Mystery Heroes, and we could not get past the choke point, or any point, or the first point at all on King's Row, because the other team somehow got lucky enough to spawn with two Bastions, a Reinhardt, a Roadhog, and a Torbjorn, and a Symmetra. We could not get past them because of all the damage being thrown at the two ways that we could go. And when we tried to flank or anything, the Symmetra turrets were there. And we tried to take out the turret, we couldn't. Whenever we tried to take out the Torbjorn himself, so he'd be forced into another character, we couldn't. It just felt like the game was screwing us over on purpose, no matter what we did. And it's times like that where I think that, is Jeff Kaplan just trying to hate on us? What did we do? And it just seems like the game is just trying to be fought against you. I'm pretty sure other people have felt like this as well, but it's just so disheartening. And I'm pretty sure you can agree with me that it's disheartening when you go on a 50-game losing streak, which is why I've avoided competitive, because if I can't win a few quick play games, or if we keep going on losing no matter what game mode we're in, no matter what we're playing, I don't want to hop into competitive, because I'm discouraged, I'm tilting a little bit, and it just hurts to play. While with Paladins, even if I lose, I felt like I did something, because I enjoy that game and I feel like I'm really good at it from what I've played. So I'm hoping that as time goes on, maybe I can convince my friends to play with me, maybe I can find other friends who will play, or maybe I can hopefully do some commentary on the game myself if I learn how to do that, which I probably won't. It's hard for me to record this as it is. But yeah, there's going to be some changes to the channel, and there's probably going to be less Overwatch because of my lack of ability to play it properly. But, well, we'll see what happens. I do plan on releasing maybe if you guys want it, I'll probably release some audio-less gameplay of Paladins, because it's awkward for me to talk without somebody to rebuttal with, which is why I've tried to play with my friends, but they're not interested. So just depending, I might be playing Paladins, I might not. I might just stop playing Overwatch on my channel altogether and just upload play the game footage that I rarely get, or highlights that I rarely get anymore, and things of that nature. But anyways, if you guys have any advice or anything, just let me know in the description. Not in the description, the comments. Anyways, hey guys, I can't even do an outro, right? Well, this has been Master Geg, and I'll see you guys in the next video.